Hi, it's John at Brotherton Accountants in Redditch. Today I just wanted to do another short video following on from other videos we've posted with regards our accountscom platform, which is our platform for cloud accounting solutions for all our clients at Brothertons. So the platform uses different accounting packages, so it's all the latest leading technologies. So we're using things like Cashflow, Xero, Sage and other accounting software packages. So, you know, we're well aware that specific clients and businesses have got their own preferences, and this is allowing us to facilitate whatever they want to use and work with them and provide them support on all the digital and cloud accounting benefits that can be got in the current environment. So today I just wanted to go over one of the packages, which is Cashflow, and I thought a great way of showing how good and how user friendly it is to use would be just doing a simple short video on how to set up a customer, how to add an invoice, and then how to convert that generic invoice into a personalised invoice. You know, the software comes with an app as well, so you can raise invoices from your phone, you can do statements from your phone, email reminders, and it's all cloud based, so when you get back to your computer it's all obviously logged in your computer. So like I say, this is a Cashflow, one of the Cashflow software packages that we're using. So what we do is go into brothertonaccountants.co.uk. You've got a client login down here, and we've also got a client area there. So you click onto either of those, and then that takes you through to your specific login. We'll give you a unique username and password, and then that will allow you to log into your own client area. Once you're in the client area, you've got some useful information like UTR numbers, VAT periods if applicable, tax dates, UTR numbers, so you know there's some useful information there. Facebook, Twitter feeds, Dropbox logins, which is free as well, and then this is where you would be logging into your specific software. So this particular one, as I say, is Cashflow, and it's just to give you an idea of that software. So we'd log in again using your unique username and password. You've then got a another layer of security, which obviously to make sure it's 100% secure, and then you'd be logging in to your Cashflow, and that takes you through into the Cashflow software. So as I say, this is cloud based, so you know we can access your data as well. You can access it from your phone, so it is really good. So today, like I say, we're just going to raise a customer, add an invoice, and then personalise the invoice with a logo and get it looking exactly how you might want it within your business. So initially, click on customers. We've got one customer in there at the moment, so we could go up to here, create a customer. So if we put in customer 2, create customer, that then takes you through to the customer tab, which is where you can add other information. So you'd be entering all your addresses, postcodes. You could put your primary contact in there for that customer, their telephone details, emails, etc. We can set up here things like payment terms, so you could have change that to 7 days after raising an invoice, or whatever terms you want to put in there. We've got PDF themes, which is the type of invoice you're going to use, so we'll come to that shortly. You can have a default sales code, so you know if it's a generic sale you can just go to sale of goods, so we'll leave that as it is. You can show a discount percentage on the invoice depending on the customer, if you're offering them any discount, and you can show the discount on the invoice just by ticking that box. So there's the transactions as you create. So this is effectively the tab for that customer that will be there pretty much forever. We can update that. They then drop into the customer list. So again, we can click into that at any point, amend details, add details. So it's straightforward. Okay, moving on from that then. So we would now want to raise an invoice. We haven't got any invoices on the system yet, so we'd be clicking into there. Invoice is going straight to 1 because we haven't got any on the system yet. We're picking the customer we've just created, so customer 2. We might have a purchase order number, so we put that in there. We've got the date that we issue the invoice, so you can go in and change that obviously. At the moment on the customer tab, we've got payment terms of 28 days after the date of invoice, so it's creating that there, but that will obviously default to whatever you've set your payment terms up as. So here now, this is the main body of the invoice, so we could add a line. So it's going to the generic sale of goods nominal. We could add a description in there, so we could just put accountancy, keep it nice and simple. £50, £20 VAT, so you can change your VAT rates. So £10, £60 gross. We might add a comment in, so VAT period. You don't have to add a comment, but I mean you can, and a lot of people just put the description in there, a bit more detailed. You can add another line, so it might be accountancy again. £100. So we've now got £100, £20 VAT and £120 gross. And we've got an invoice there for £180. So if we go save at the top, that's the invoice that's been raised to customer 2, and we can email that invoice or we can print it. So if we go to print, we can have a look at what the generic invoice looks like. So that's how it looks at the moment. So all this can be personalised for your specific business and get it looking exactly how you want it to look. So to do that, we would be clicking down into settings, and again we'll be doing lots of videos on the different things here, but for invoices we'd be clicking into PDF themes. So we'd be clicking in there, and at the moment there's 2 generic themes, which is one is clean and one is classic. So we could add a new theme up here, and we could say, right, Brotherton invoice, there you go, and it's based on a clean template, so we create the theme. So if we click into settings, go back to PDF themes, we've now got a Brotherton invoice as well as the clean and the classic, so we can click on that at any point from our settings, PDF themes, click into the Brotherton invoice, and then we can change the name of it. And then along the top are all your options for personalising that invoice. So we could perhaps change the font size. We can put a different address in, so we'll use the company address. We can include phone number, email address, date format. Click on there. So we might want to add a logo. So we want to include logo, up the logo, choose the file, we'll put the accountscom logo in, upload that, and then it's straight into the system. So that's how quick and easy it is to get your logo into the system. We can change the parameters of the size of that logo, where it's positioned on the invoice. We can add borders, include a border on the customer address, include a border on the document detailed section. You know, there's lots of settings, so you know it's down to the individual company to pick and choose and have a play around with the settings. So we could save that. So we've now got that saved. So if we go into invoices now, there's the invoice we've raised. Now if we click on customer 2, that's the invoice, that takes us back to the customer tab. If we click on the invoice number, that takes us back to the invoice. Now if we print it, this will still be a generic view, because we've still associated the clean template to that particular customer. So what we can do is come out of that, we go back into customers, and once you've done this once, you've only got to do it once and it's done. So you go into there, you click into options of that particular customer, and then down here is the PDF theme that you want to use. So we'll click on there. We've now got Brotherton invoice within the list, so we click on Brotherton invoice and update. So now when we go to our invoices, we'll click on the invoice number, we can print that, and that takes us through to a new generic, well, a generic for this customer invoice, which is starting to look a lot nicer and more how we would want it. So hopefully that gives you an idea of how quick it is to get these things set up. We're providing full training with all the software, and we can help people get it set up, get up and running. We can do conversions from your current software into this software, and slowly get everybody using the digital software. If you keep a look on the website, we're going to be loading more videos, looking at things like the bank feeds, the emailing options, setting up email defaults for different customers. So there's going to be quite a lot posted as we move forward. So if you've got any questions or got any specific things you want to ask, just give the office a bell. The telephone number's 01527 68235, and we're here to help you at Brothertons. Okay, thanks very much. Thank you. Bye.